Hello, I want to take a little bit of time to talk to you about EDCI 5317, Evaluation of Curriculum and Instruction. This is going to be a very intense course this summer. Normally this course is taught in the fall semester, 15 weeks, and because I'm teaching it the same course right after the summer session, I need to keep all the same assignments and the same readings and everything in both courses. So you're going to see that it is normally an intense course in the fall, and it's especially intense in the summer session. I'm hoping that all of you will be able to keep up with it. Cannot fall behind because you do not get credit for assignments that come in late. The discussions have to be done on time. I can maybe give a little bit of, I can take off maybe 5 points a day from any task assignments that come in late, but the discussions have to be on time because your classmates are reading your discussions and you have to have those on time. Let's look at the course here, and you'll see that there's a place where it says begin course here. And you click there, that'll be the introductory module. And many of you have seen this before, especially if you've had a course with me. In the introductory module, you have meet the professor or meet the instructor, and you will get a little bit of my biography here when you click on that and see where I grew up and went to school and my degrees and things like that. Also in the introductory module is the meet and greet forum. You click on there, you're going to do a post and you're going to talk about yourself, and it tells here what to talk about, and then you will respond to 3 of your classmates. This is going to be done on Monday. We're going to get a quick start. You will not need the textbook for that part of it, but you will need the syllabus, course syllabus, and COED policies in the syllabus. And then acknowledgement of EDCI 5317 syllabus. You're going to have to do this assessment, and you have to answer yes after you've read the syllabus. And after you've read the syllabus, you also know the College of Education policies, and you click on that and you get points for doing that. And I cannot grade anything else for the course until you have the syllabus acknowledgement and the College of Education policies acknowledgement. Okay, and there are many other helpful things here for you, but those are the things that are going to be graded. The 3 things that will be graded that have to be done on Monday are meet and greet forum and the 2 acknowledgements. Let's go back to the course main page, and you will see over here and on the side that they have a place for grades, and I will refresh that every once in a while, and you should refresh yours, especially you, to see where your grade is in comparison to your classmates. Course announcements. I will try to answer all text messages within 12 hours and all emails within 24 hours, 7 days a week. Send text messages to 956-286-1095, that's my cell, and indicate who you are for the first message. Then I will put you in my contacts list, and then I'll know who you are every time you text me. And you can call me, and you'll tell me when you call me, and I'll put you in my contacts list for that as well. Call me any time of the day or night. If I'm asleep, I have my phone on vibrate in another room, so I won't hear anything, and I will see it in the morning, and I'll respond to you in the morning. If not available, I respond as soon as I can. I will do my best to be at my computer Monday to Thursday from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock p.m. Laredo time. I'm in a different time zone, and I travel to different time zones, but for sure I'll be available Monday to Thursday, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock p.m. Laredo time. Let's take a look at the course syllabus. Okay, it has my contact information at the university. I prefer that you call me on my cell phone, text message me on my cell phone. You won't be able to do it at the office, but everything, if you do call my office, it'll be forwarded to my cell phone. Randerson@TAMU is my official email address, and everything that gets sent to that also gets forwarded to me. And you can read about alignment, the required textbook. Make sure you get the textbook as soon as you can. If the bookstore runs out and you do not have a textbook the first week, you'll probably have to drop the course and take it in the fall. That's just the way it is. It's so intense that if you miss even 2 days, you're likely to fail the course. points in the point distribution. The College of Education, 93 to 100% is an A, 84 to 92% is a B, 75 to 83% is a C. You can get a C probably for your first course in curriculum and instruction. It's a lot to learn and it comes very fast, and so one C is okay. But if you get two C's, you'll probably be asked to leave the graduate program. So if you're getting a C or below a C, you'll probably want to withdraw from the course and references other books and so forth. Okay, let's look at the tentative schedule for the course. On Monday, the personal introduction post and responses, the syllabus and policies acknowledgements. Those are all due on Monday. On Tuesday, Chapter 1, you're expected to read Chapter 1, and you're supposed to do the discussion post 1 and peer response. In the past, I've had students do the discussion post on one day and the peer response on another day, but for this summer session, they have to be done on the same day. And so make sure you're getting it in there early enough so that other people can see your post and they can respond to you. Don't be the last one to do it. Wednesday, okay, chapter task 1 is due. That's not discussion post, that's just something you do with an assignment from the chapter. There's a bunch of templates that I have in the task assignments, and I'm starting you out easy the first week, as you will see soon. And so you're going to do chapter task 1. You're going to put it in the Dropbox. That will be on Wednesday. This gives you a chance to get used to the format of the course and for me to get used to it as well. Thursday, now we're starting to get the pace for the regular part of the semester. Chapter 2, clear purpose assessment for and of learning. And so you have to have Chapter 2 read on Thursday, the discussion post 2, and peer response. Those are both due. And when you do the peer response, do not do a reply to how a fellow student responded to you. You have to reply or respond to their original post, how they understood the prompt and what they wrote about the prompt. The whole 300 to 400 words, you need to respond to that, not responding to the 100 words or so that they wrote to you. Friday, the chapter task 2 is due, and chapter task 3 is due. Those are for chapter 2. Task 2 and task 3 for chapter 2. So we have a pretty busy week. I prefer not to give you assignments on Friday, so you do not have to wait until Friday to do chapter task 2 and chapter task 3. You can do those ahead of time. You can do them on Wednesday. You can do them on Thursday. You do not have to do them on Friday, but I make that available to you to give you a little extra time for those of you who do have the time for Friday. I don't want to spoil your weekends, so if you can do everything during the week, Monday through Thursday, and get everything in for the week, great, good for you. Now Monday, we pick up the pace. The next week, the second week, chapter 3, chapter 4, and chapter 5, and there's two tasks for chapter 3, there are 2 tasks for chapter 4, and there are 2 tasks for chapter 5. So there are a lot of assignments to do that week and a lot of points that week. By that time, you're just really moving along. And you'll notice that when I go to the lessons, you'll see I have week 1 and week 2 available. Let's look at week 1. Now the introductory module had the acknowledgements and the meet and greet. Here you have my APA introduction, and if you're not familiar with APA, you're going to have to really work on APA. You're going to have to learn it. The quicker you learn it, the better you're going to do in the class. And you're going to see discussion rubric comments by me. And then you have my introduction, the orange here, that means there's a website, and if I click on the website, you'll be able to listen to my introduction to the chapter 1 introduction, and to the assignments associated with chapter 1. So go ahead and take a look at those. If you're having trouble viewing those, you need to call me immediately. I can lead you through. Generally, if you cannot see these, if they do not show up right away, you go up into your browser and you look here on the top and you'll see a little shield. And if you see that little shield, what you have to do is click on the little shield, and you have to tell them to allow this content to be presented. There's no viruses in any of these. They're not going to wreck your computer. You can allow those. And if they say unsafe, whatever, it's not from the things I'm giving you or that TAMU is giving you through the e-learning. So go ahead and give me a call if you cannot figure that out on your own, how to see those videos. The week one. And so look at all of those, and then you're going to have the discussion forum and the chapter 1 instructions. Make sure you read the chapter 1 instructions. You're going to, for the post, you're going to put it in 2 places. There will be the post 1, and then there will be also the post 1, turn it in, and you're going to have to submit to the discussion forum your discussion post, and also submit it to the turn it in. And that's where the grade comes in, is in the turn it in. But you have to have it in both in order to get the points. And then you have the tasks, and each task has a Dropbox, and you need to put it in the Dropbox. And I have little video introductions for each of these to give you some tips on how to approach the assignments and to tell you what's important. So we have week 1 and week 2. By the end of week 1, I will make week 3 available, and by the end of week 2, I'll make week 4 available. So you'll have 2 weeks of material that you can work on. So you can get ahead, and I recommend that you get ahead in case you get sick, or if you have a small trip planned or something like that. If you want to get a little bit of a getaway, you can do your work ahead of time. There will be no reason for work to come in late for anything with your school, anything with your travel plans, family plans. Those are not reasons for late work coming in. So make sure you can keep up with the pace. Of course, I'll remind you again that I'm teaching the exact same course next semester, but instead of doing it in 5 short weeks, we're going to be doing it in the standard 15-week schedule. And so that should be much more manageable, and you'll be able to absorb the material probably better. We're going to talk a lot about things like formative assessment, summative assessment, targeted kinds of assessments. We're not going to be doing the beginning kind of assessment studies. I teach that in another course to my undergraduates at the junior level. This is a graduate level course, and so the material will be different than what I present to my undergraduate students. One thing I have to talk about also is that for those who are not teaching right now, for those who have never taught, this will be an extremely difficult course. Having that classroom experience, having student teaching, having taught a year or 2 in the schools is going to be very important for your success in this class. You can do it if you don't have that experience, but it's going to be more difficult for you, and you might have to call me. But call me at any time. Don't be shy. Send me a text message, and most of the time I'll say, call me. Sometimes I can give you a real quick answer. If I don't have something available that I thought I had available, like the link isn't working, the instructions aren't there, send me a text message and I will get that fixed as quick as I can. If you have any questions, please give me a call. And I hope that you all get an A in my class. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a lot of work, but I would love to see everybody getting an A, getting a very good grade in my class. So we'll be working together for the next 5 weeks, and I look forward to working with each and every one of you.